Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will demonstrate you how to perform form handling in PHP. Here initially I will create one HTML form to accept the value for username and password. In order to run this HTML form in the XAMPP server, I must store this form in htdocs folder of the XAMPP folder along with .php extension. So initially I will click on the file. Here I am taking the help of Sublime Text Editor to create one HTML form. So before creating one HTML form, initially I will save this file. I will click on file, then click as a save as. Here I will save this file in the htdocs folder of the XAMPP folder in order to run this file in the localhost XAMPP server. So here I will name this file as data.php. Now with the help of HTML tag I will create one HTML form. In title tag I will mention form handling. Within this body tag I will create one form using form tag. So this is my form tag open and form tag close. Now in this form tag I will mention one attribute, that is action attribute, and in this action attribute I will pass one name which is welcome.php. Then I will take the help of method attribute, and in this method attribute I will mention post method. So there are two methods available to transfer the data from one file into the another PHP file. One is post method and another is get method. Here I will take one input element. In type attribute I will mention text, and in name attribute I will mention username. I will mention another placeholder attribute and I will pass one message over here, enter username, so that user will understand user must enter username in this input text element. In order to appear next web element on the next line, here I will mention br tag, that is break tag, line break tag. With the help of this br tag I will be able to appear my next input text element on the next line in my HTML form. Here again I will take another input element, and in type attribute this time I will mention password attribute as a type. In name attribute again I will mention password. Here in placeholder attribute I will pass one message, enter password. Again user will understand that in this text field user must enter their password. Again here I will mention to break tag to appear my next web element on next line in my web form. Here I will mention another input element. In this type attribute I will mention submit type. Instead of name attribute, here I will mention value attribute. In value attribute I will assign one text, that is submit, so that on this submit button this submit text will appear. I will save this form. In order to see how this form look like on web browser, I will run this file on web browser using localhost server. In web browser, I will mention localhost keyword, then slash and my file name, that is data.php. Then I will enter. So this is my form. In this field I need to enter username, and in this field I need to enter password, and when I click on submit button, I will transfer this username and password data into the another PHP file. So I need to transfer this file into the welcome.php. Here in the Sublime text editor, I will create one other PHP file which is being named welcome.php. So I will simply click on new file. I will save this file in htdocs folder of the XAMPP folder, so that I will be able to run this file on XAMPP server. Here I will mention welcome.php as a file name. To create PHP scripting language file, tag is open angular bracket, then question mark PHP. In next line again I need to mention question mark and close angular bracket. So this is my PHP tag, and whatever the code I will write in between this PHP tag, that will be considered as PHP scripting language. So to print the data that are entered by the user in the username and password text field, I will simply take the help of echo keyword. In PHP, if you want to print something, then you can do that using echo. In double quote, I will mention welcome. So here I will welcome the user with their entered username. So here I had mentioned post method, and with the post method I will retrieve the data that are entered by the user in the username text field. Dot dollar underscore post variable. In post variable within double quote, I will mention the text that I entered in the name attribute. So in this name attribute I have mentioned username. I will copy the same and mention here as well. Then semicolon. In next line I will mention password that are entered by the user. So again with the help of echo I will print the password entered by the user. I will mention password is dot dollar underscore, then again this is a post variable. In post variable in double quote I will pass this password text which I had set in name attribute. So here I will copy this password text and paste over here. So when I run this web form and click on the submit button, whatever the username and password entered by the user will appear in the next welcome.php form. To see the output, again I will refresh this form handling page. Here I will enter XYZ as a username and 123 as a password. When I will click on submit button, you can see the output welcome, that is username XYZ and password is 123. Here again To mention password on the next line in welcome.php, with the help of echo keyword in double quote, I will mention HTML break tag. Again, I will save this file. I will open the welcome.php file and I will refresh this page. So you can see that password is 123. This string has appeared on the next line. Here, with the help of post method, I have transferred the data entered by user on the welcome.php file. There is another method name get method. You can also take the help of get method to transfer all this data. Here again in welcome.php, instead of post variable, I am supposed to mention get variable. I have saved this file. Now again I will refresh this file. I will again enter XYZ as a username and 123 as a password. Now I will click on submit button and you can see the same output has appeared. Welcome username XYZ and password is 123. Basically there is a one major difference between get method and post method. Post method is more secured as compared to the get method, and get method is less secured. Here in URL bar you can see that username is XYZ and password is 123. That means whatever the data you transfer with the help of a get method, that will appear on the URL bar. However, if you use the post method, that information will remain confidential. For example, here instead of get, I will again set method as a post, and again in welcome.php, instead of get variable, I will mention here post variable. I will save this file. Again I will save initial data.php file. Now I refresh the page. Here I have again entered username as XYZ and password as 123, and now I will click on submit button. So you can see that output has appeared, but there is nothing, any kind of text or information has mentioned in the URL bar. So post method is more secured than the get method. Thank you so much friends for watching this video. If you really like this video, then like this video, comment on this video, share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.